Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm going to do away with the bullshit for a change. It's showtime. So I almost did away with the bullshit. I said, going to do away with the bullshit. So maybe tomorrow. Here we go. My Revenant, Amanita the Amusing, she's a Sylvari with a head like the mushroom cap. Amanita is, of course, a type of mushroom, and she's the Amusing because she's a fun gal to be around. Yep, I went there. Now, I'd spent a few points on her previously to get her started on Herald, but not much. So, she doesn't have any points. I guess we're going to take care of that. And also get more mastery XP. God damn, we are close to... No, we're not close. This is the... Sorry. My mistake. That's the next spirit shard. It's not in the expansion, therefore. Es no bueno.
Not how I remember it.
I have logged in.
See you later, LA.
Rare treasure.
Rare treasure. She's got the equipment.
Hello.
She hasn't used any of it, but she does have the equipment. I have a good idea. Let's go to Shipwreck Strand. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Hi. Hey. How you doing? Nobody is doing the ghosts, and there's only 2.5 minutes, which means I can't finish it. Maybe get partial XP by getting one ghost? That's probably not a bad idea. We will. I'll try. And where, oh where, are your bones, my friend? They're right here.
Spirits, embrace me.
Alright, we will get at least partial completion when it fails in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Oh, I saw another player, I did. Oh, hearts. We'll be doing hearts when we can. This heart, though, is not very quick and easily done, so... not sure if I have talked to that person or not, because for whatever reason, this particular achievement or quest hangs around after you've talked to the individuals once. Pretty sure I have talked. No, Shenanigans is the Captain Leo quest, I think. Alright, that's 2 out of not 3 steps. Out of rather more steps than that. Well, let's grab a little seaweed. And we'll break a rock. Well, yeah, again, we've got an empty map. I've seen one player.
What wondrous bounty! I'm
There.
glad it will do good for the
There's the
Hellriders.
failed event. That was worth... That one ghost was worth 16,000 XP. And the same will happen here. I don't see a time on this one, so I guess this one probably doesn't time out. We will kill the amalgam assassin. explosion. I'm impressed. Alright, we'll see if we can manage this time again, though. I will volunteer to swap maps, because the map is empty. My feeling about it was verified. What are you using, huh? Okay. Sounds reasonable. Ready when you are. Let's
Fury rising! Refreshing. I feel energized.
That was not particularly well done.
I am mighty.
I am mighty.
Fury rising!
This is a character I've not played in a while, so...
Fury rising!
I am furious. Furiously rising.
I demand that you release me.
Oh, lovely, we have a respawn.
Fury rising!
A door. Please just keep up and give me my hero point, thank you. Not very elegant or fast, but it worked, so yay me. Completed a hero point, presume? Nope, dodge 3. I presumed incorrectly. I feel shame. I hope your Monday wasn't too punishing. Alright, got another hero point over here.
Sheltered ones, it's time yet again to offer thanks for our salvation.
Thank you for our salvation.
You're excited to commune with sheltered
Also, thank you
ones.
for our salivation. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to break up
But
starches and
first,
sugars in our
we
mouth.
must ensure the ritual preparations are in order.
The shelterer speaks, and adherent Asian is their vessel. We do your bidding. Shelter and await the offgoing.
I think this one's a dead end. It is. Not sure why it's here. Seems like an odd place for a dead end, but a dead end it is. So, our objectives are
I'm looking for my friend's
making good
grave.
progress
I know
on
it's foolish, but I have to do this. Can you help?
the mastery. Hopefully, nab a couple of mastery points as well as the XP, as that's what we're short of right now. We need 4 more. As well as, I don't know, 1,000,008, something like that, XP. We're going into the second map. Because we can. Oh, God. My apologies. For anyone watching, in the unlikely event that anyone is actually watching after 10 minutes of my face, my apologies. I pushed the button, but sometimes when I push the button, nothing happens. And I didn't check, and occasionally I get punished, and that's what happened this time, and I apologize again. That one is entirely on me for not checking on the crappy button. I have multiple buttons like that. I have the Steam Deck, or Stream Deck, sorry, does it occasionally. And the sound button on my microphone does it occasionally. Where I press them, I get the feedback. I get the clicky. The tactile feedback. The haptic feedback that tells me, yes, Lens, you pressed that button that you were trying to press. Well pressed. I'm supposed to dance in front of this, but I don't have to. I may have to do it while I'm actually in Choya form, which I will be in a sec. I mean, everyone wants to be in Choya form. Lens, try to remember to put a note in the YouTube for this. YouTube title, sorry about 10 minutes of my face. Everyone should be sorry for 10 minutes of my face. Okay, how about Conduit? Let's open up Conduit. First things first. Trade is not yet trained. Enigmatic connection. Gain access to release potential, cosmic wisdom, and legendary entity stands. We know who it is. The effects of release potential and cosmic wisdom change depending on which legend you're currently invoking. Gain affinity while using legend skills, which increases effectiveness of its potential. Its potential assassin, monk, dervish. Let's see, I'm not sure which is which. Well, I mean, assassin is Shiro, obviously. Monk, Ventari, so. Dervish, demon, so that's Malik's. Mesmer. Don't know. Warrior? Is this Dorf? Must be Dorf. Which is my default stance most of the time. A little bit of extra defense is always nice. Preparing for the race. Why won't you let me do the... Is it a 24-hour cooldown? That they won't let you do the test again? That's really annoying, because I want to do... See if I can get the mastery point for dancing in front of the fire, the Choya fire. Because I couldn't do it in human form, so my assumption was maybe I have to be in Choya form. Because I need mastery points, damn it! Like 4 of them? 5 of them? 4 of them, I think. Yeah, 4 of them. Hello, Lucanus Wildrazor. Truth be told, he's not that wild. Okay, no flying in there, so we won't fly in there. Grab this flax, and we'll run until we can fly again. We can fly again. But as I noticed a couple of days ago, it does seem like the fastest way you can get XP for the mastery is bringing a new character in and running them around, discovering the map. POIs, vistas, all of that stuff. And I have characters to burn. 10,000 XP for that, 10,000 plus. Yeah, that was not my best flying ever. Gots to admit. This one As a little puzzle, most of the time it's really straightforward. Start pressing buttons. Let's see. Yeah, that one's easy. Press 3 and then 1 and 5 in any order. 3, 1. 3 has to come first and then 1 and 5. Actually, does it? No, it doesn't. I think they can be done in any order. Anyway, we've gotten... I did not open the conduit. Let us open it. Alright, next up is Boundless Knowledge. Gain boons when you reach maximum affinity. Swiftness, regen, and vigor. And Bolstered Bonds gain attributes based on your equipped legend. Those attributes are increased further when Cosmic Wisdom is active. Legendary Entity stands plus 75 to all attributes. Dwarf, 150 toughness and 150 vit. Can I pick up the fruit yet? I can pick up fruit. Let's see, we'll need, I think it was 5 fruit. Most we can pick up is 10. Any more than 10 doesn't count. They don't tell you that until you turn in the 10, or turn in 20 and get credit for 10. Currently have 4. We want 1 more fruit, because I think that's all we needed. Coming in for a landing. Stay on target. Stay on target. Alright, the cook. What do you need? Reasonable. Where can I find? 5 of the fallen fruits. So, we'll pick up 5 more fruits and we'll get some saurian meat. Then we should be able to turn it in to the box and hopefully get credit for all of it. Because they sure as hell don't actually tell you what you're supposed to be doing in what order. You have... I'm now carrying 6 meat. Oh, sorry. Now we'll pick up the meat. Put it in a food crate.
I'm fast as the wind.
I am fast as the wind, theoretically. Thought I saw something proc over the cook. I just turned it in. I really, it does really, really irritate me when order like, for something like this matters, but they don't tell you what. I'm carrying food. Make sure we're at least carrying enough fruit. And then we'll get a saurian meat. Perhaps this fellow will be kind enough to donate to the cause. Okay. You boys don't want to play nice with me?
Fury rising!
I will pick up the meat. Get away. Nope, he hit me and it knocked the meat out. God damn it.
I've lifted twice this.
Run. So, I turned in 6 meat. I'm now carrying 5. But only 4 of these will count because I turned in 6. I'm also sending meat. I turned in everything I'm supposed to turn in. My bet is it's still not enough. He's still telling me what he needs. Saurian meat and 5 of those fallen fruits. I can't pick up any more fruit. I had the meat. When I talked to him when I was carrying it both earlier, he had nothing to say to me other than he needs me to bring meat, and I put it into the box. And it doesn't work because I have no idea. the quest design or the achievement design on that is so goddamned terrible, it defies description. Because I can't pick up any more fruit. It won't
There is
even
much
show
to
up
do,
on the
friend.
map.
Our camp
This
Or
place
in
is
the,
pretty
you
incredible.
know, in the world. for
Conduit
me.
would ever host a great hunt out here?
Meat will, but
Seems like a good way to feed a lot of naive young hunters directly into the mouths of
it
these
is
beasts.
just so...
So yeah, he'd probably go for it.
The limitations on picking up stuff, getting a message that you can do more tomorrow, it is so incredibly frustrating and counter to everything that Guild Wars 2 has been designed. You know, if somebody wants to run hay over to these egg nests for 10 minutes to finish out a heart, let them. If they want to grab 100 fruit and turn it in, let them. Don't put a limit on it. But they do. And more and more, the conspiracy theory that they're intentionally padding stuff out is convincing. Because there's no reason for this idiocy. Absolute stupidity. An insult to the players. An actual insult. This is a mechanic that's never been in the game, and it exists only to make things take longer and be more annoying. Which is why my motto for this expansion is, ArenaNet, what are you fucking thinking? Yeah, I wonder if I could get a partnership. ArenaNet partner. This is why I haven't replied. See, at least this way, it doesn't feel bad. And I can't put any of the hay onto any of these nests because the nests are unlit. Because I've already filled them up, so I should do other stuff. That one doesn't feel terrible. Until the time runs through and then I can deposit more, at which point it tells me do more tomorrow. By the way, I don't know if that's more tomorrow in game time or in real time. My assumption in real time. Oh, the fruit is still visible. Okay, watch this. This is it. This is the... Let me pick it up. That's weird. Because I have turned 10 in. And yesterday it wouldn't let me pick up any after 10. I don't know what's changed. But something has. I've already turned in 10 fruit, which is the limit. Now, if I try to turn it into the cook directly, nothing happens. He just gives me the same message. At least that's what happened yesterday. Where'd he go? He's gone. Huh. Hey, Juke. Good evening. Hope your weekend is off to a this doesn't suck so far start.
There is much we can learn from these samples. I thank you for your help, my friend.
And it's smegmifying. Please, get your insults correct, sir. I mean, I know I'm demanding. I have no idea where the chef is gone, so perhaps that was the problem? I don't see the chef anywhere. Is that a heart that is ongoing? I don't know.
Incredible.
But the chef has vanished. And I need the mastery point. So I have to try and track him down. Is that him? No, that's Heartfire Hell yeah. Monday, you're tired. You missed a letter. I forgive you. This time. But you only get one of those. Enjoy. Monday is a thoroughly understandable and even excusable result.
air is thick with magic.
I have
Now's
no
the
idea
best
what
time
happened to the
collect.
chef. Not a clue in the world. What has happened to the chef? He's vanished. I literally do not see him anywhere. Normally he stands by the fire. He's not standing by the fire now. He was there a couple of minutes ago. And now I think I have to hand him the stuff while he is in a different location, but I have no idea where that location is. Assume that's the supply stash. Yes, it's made me invisible. I have used that now like 3 times, and once was honest to God, I have no idea where the chef is going. Okay, I'm just going to turn stuff in and assume it'll do nothing. They finished the heart. Did they remove the limit now? That would be good. That would improve my approach to this if they had fixed it so that you no longer got the message, you can pick up more fruit tomorrow. All right, the cook is back. What do you need? Saurian meat and 5 of those fallen fruit. I'm gonna try again.
There are many who do not understand what we do. They think if we hunt here, we must be no better than the inquest. But to hunt a fearsome predator, fully grown, and to bring it down quickly.
He vanishes, vanishes, vanishes. I deposit it, finish the heart, and now, once again, it appears that there's no fruit. Because the heart is complete. I hate this achievement so much. I'm not going to be happy if I find out it's bugged. I've been bitten by enough of the bugs in this expansion already. Thank you. All three of the collection storyline achievements were bugged. And all 3 bit me. Our lovely and delightful friend Engelbert Meow didn't seem to grasp why I was so unhappy with it. It's not you've completed it. Maybe you can do it on an alt. No. This one hadn't done it until just now. I tried. Nothing. Who do you have to deliver it to him, or do you put it in a box after talking to him? Because I tried both. Didn't work. This is a character who's been in the expansion space for less than half an hour. So. You know, I was carrying meat and 6 fruit, and I talked to the chef, and all he would do was tell me he needs 5 fruits and a meat. So I grabbed 5 more fruits and a meat, and he was gone. Is this the under the bridge one? Yes, this is the under the bridge one. No, I tried yesterday for, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. And now I've tried today for 10 minutes. Did I miss any? Probably. Wait, did I not just get that one? What the? I believe you talked to him directly while he was cooking. So at the pot. Yep, I tried it, and all he gave me was the get me 5 fruit and meat. While I was carrying 6 fruit and a meat. I believe that's what he said. Maybe it's 5 fruit and meat, not 5 fruit and a meat. I will, when I get back there, I will try some more meats. But I think Arby has the meats. I'd like to apologize for that. Well, yeah, I mean, if it works for you, like, you know, the first time, there's no reason you would remember the specifics. This is the one that's going to barf up a mushroom, I believe. What? The spirits around you seem to perk up as you get closer. Leaking energy contained misesh. Maybe you could stop the leak by cleansing it somehow. Gee, I don't know. Am I insane, or is this not working? Because I've done this, like, 4 or 5 times previously. By cleansing it? How? Obviously, no, it's evidently it's not that. I have managed to break the world. Everything is broken now. This is where the mushroom pops out of the ground and you fight. Given you trouble before too, not sure if it's a bug or just something you missed, but it's worked fine the last couple of times. I've done it multiple times with no problem. Every time, out popped the damn mushroom. This is why I keep caveating my... people ask me how the expansion is I keep saying, it's really good, but some of their implementations are terrible. I will log out and back in. You know, if you're never getting bit by the bugs and stuff, then, I mean, you'd think the expansion was great. But I'm constantly getting bit by little issues that just don't work. Let's try this again. Yes, you can roll over and die now, thank you. And of course, as it dies, it puts a nice long bleed on me, thanks. Oh, and another one. Hi, how are you? You know, every time the dwarf makes that kind of noise, it always sounds like he is undergoing an extremely difficult and irksome bowel movement. All right, let's try again, shall we? Nope. Just not working. I'm not touching that. Well, evidently I am touching it, but nothing happens. So, this is why I'm constantly voting down the expansion, is because the number of times I'm getting bitten by stupid shit that doesn't work. It feels like they haven't done enough testing. And that's not normally the case. Normally, the amount of polish in these expansions is just fine. I have no issue with it. Well, at least the initial expansion, I should be clear. The additional content afterwards, that's a lot more hit or miss. This one is Numinous Gift, the third minor trait of other specializations you equip have improved effectiveness. So currently we're on Dwarf. Stability for 5 seconds, cannot be knocked down. Pushed back, pulled, launched, stunned, deigned, floated, sank, feared, taunted, bazooka, drop kicked. Sorry. So the first of the collection storyline achievements, the one for the Wave Hawk Tender, bugged out for me and killed 5 hours of my time in 2 days. Actually, 7 hours if you want to count the amount of time it took me to actually get the masteries taken care of so that I could continue playing the game. And then the other two, they announced, I think on the second or third day of the expansion, that they had fixed several locations for the second and third challenges. Dude! Good evening to you, the dude. It's a Revenant thing for that hero point.
That had to hurt.
You have to use Purifying Essence, a Centaur Skeleton. You cannot be fucking... You have to. Wow. You know, I knew that there were... Oh, that's perfect. I love that. I knew that there were challenges where the different classes had different advantages. Wait. You have to fucking change your spec? Fuck that. And fuck the dev who came up with that idea. What are they thinking? When you go to do the one that the Elementalist has an easy time with, it says, do you want to cover your tongue with ice so that the hot wings don't bother you? You say yes, and that's it. When it's the box with the fighting sword that you have to beat in the first map, on the Thief, you get to pick the lock. It says, do you want to pick the lock? You say yes. Congratulations. This one, you have to change your spec. What the fuck are they thinking? I hope Saribot got that. Saribot has deleted that. Thank you, Saribot. Good bot. They have turned what was a feature for every other class into punishment for the Revenant. You have to change your fucking spec? I am at a loss. Just absolutely unreal to me. Well, allow me to continue with my motto of the expansion. ArenaNet, what the fuck are you thinking? Thank you. The quality of the expansion is good. I keep complaining about the implementation details. That right there, that's an implementation detail. On the positive side, I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've ever done any skill in Centaur spec. Ever. I don't get it. Let's see, which ones have I missed? That one I missed. Because I missed it, evidently. How? I do not know, but it's due north, so we'll get you. Thank you, by the way, very much, Jukebox. I appreciate that. You're a hero. And as a reward, I won't come up with some lame joke to make about your name the next time I catch you in stream. By the way, everyone, that's Jukebox. Streams Guild Wars 2, other things. Lately, Dispatch, I believe. Which is not about executing your fallen opponents. Otherwise, I might purchase it.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
Juke is a righteous dude. I firmly suggest you follow, subscribe, stalk, hunt down, catch and then release. Okay, I'm joking about the catch and release thing. And the hunt thing. Yep, just don't do any of that. That was a joke. Ha 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 ha. This is the internet. I shouldn't even say stuff like that. Played hundreds of hours of Rev, and so rarely used Centaur, and had no idea that was a skill. Yeah, well, neither did I. I have not played hundreds of hours of Rev. I've probably played. That'll be a phone. 1 second, please. Thank you. I remembered the AFK and forgot to mute. Oh my god. Also, if my ass wasn't attached, it would still be in the kitchen. So not the FBI yet. Give him time. They're furiously scouring birth records for someone named Lens. Lens magnifying, they think. Now, my brother is selling some property we co-own, and I needed to get the phone number from the real estate agent who just called. So, real life interrupting my stream. You can tell, I'm not artificial intelligence. I'm no intelligence at all, actually. I didn't tell the real estate agent if she wants to see me in real life, she can just tune in to Twitch. I probably should have. Like to explain that to her. Are you familiar with internet streaming? Mr. Lenz, are you a cam girl? I've got moves, but no, I'm not a cam girl. I'm a streamer. What do you stream? Games and my own stupidity? I mean, I have a lot of trouble explaining the streaming I do to my friends my age who know that I've been playing computer games forever. It's like, why would I want to watch somebody else play games? I don't know. Ask the people who listen to sports talk radio. Why would they rather listen to somebody talk about sports than, say, watching it or discussing it with their friends? Only games. Yes, only lens. It's a magnifying lens because I'm trying to make everything look bigger. Okay, at least one thing look bigger. All right, just one thing look bigger. You can stop now. Did I miss any more of them? Probably. Let's see. We've got that one we can't get. Well, where are we? We are lost. Okay, there. Tranquil Glen. I don't know if Glen is tranquil. The only Glen I ever really knew very well was not very tranquil. Was it like EBM's mom or grandmom? One of her relatives. Like, are you a cam girl? I missed. Evidently, the fact that I was falling would clearly indicate that I missed. Somehow I missed it. I don't. Okay, there we go. Got a couple more down below. Got one due south there. So the character here is Amanita the Amusing. And she's called amusing because she's such a fun gal to be around. Fun gal. Sorry. Amanita is, I believe, the death cap mushroom. I think. One of the deadly mushrooms. I think death cap. Did I get that one? Did. Didn't. Also, I admit I have a penchant for, oh, this is the petting one, is it? Yeah. I have a penchant for alliterative names, I must admit. Yes, we'll pet it. I've mentioned before that when the petting turns into a game mechanic, it's not cute and fun anymore. Petting the animals has worn out its welcome when it becomes necessary. The first, 100 times you run into it, you go, "Oh, that's cute." It's not cute anymore. Is it better than Commune? I suppose. Maybe. Push. We are better than halfway done. What do we got? 3 more to go. Okay, we got one to the southwest and then the other along to the east. And I have picked up a good chunk of XP already, so I'm doing this for hero points and XP, and eventually mastery points, which I need. My expectation is I'm probably going to get the XP before I get the mastery points. Because there are a couple that are not being amenable, shall we say. This is a fight against, like, a Tyrannosaurus mini. These are worth bringing back for investigation. I still maintain that it sounds like he's experiencing a very difficult, unpleasant bowel movement. I hit the damn button and it didn't go.
Refreshing. I feel energized.
I feel energized. Missed me, loser.
I can barely stand.
How about that for you? Slow. But eventually successful. My understanding is the best of the sort of solo-ish conduit builds are Conduit. Or Conduit. So if I want to end up playing that on this character, I will have to do... I'll have to make myself some new armor and jewelry and stuff. That should be the last one. In this map, we're back over to the other map. Nope, not quite yet. That's right. There's one more thing we want to try and do, which is the race again. And see if while I am transformed, I can get the mastery point for bowing to the fire while in Choya form. Oh, it is above. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Man's got a flap, you know? All right, they are... along the eastern edge of the map. We are looking for Choyaville. I believe that's the aforementioned Choyaville. There we go. Now, will they let me shape change, or are we still within 24 hours and you can't do it if you've done it within 24 hours or whatever the stupid reason? Narciss. They won't let me do the freaking time trial? Okay, now they will. What's that?
Off you go! Quickly! Now!
Yes, off I go quickly, but I need to dance in front of the fire because I need the mastery point. Theoretically, this will get me a mastery point. Then I'll restart the race. Well, that's not it, as I'm not dancing. Is this the fire? I don't know. I don't think so. I have no idea where the fire is for this one, because this isn't working. I'm carrying a stick. Or something. I'm carrying something for something, and I don't know where or what. How or why. It's just so frustrating when they do stuff like this. When they don't tell you what it is they actually expect you to do. So, if we go to VoE, wheeled, come over here, we look. I got all three in the Choya race. Scour cast order to find the parts needed to power up the deactivated crystals. No idea. Grilling buddies. Dance with the Choya by the fire. Is that the event that happens? Because I did that like on launch day or the second day. Okay, I'm going to run the race because I'm going to win. Because there's nobody else here. Can I get the gold, though, with a slow start? Got the gold yesterday on only my second run ever of it, so that was not particularly good. Well done right there, but, you know, can't all be winners. Not sure why, but I've been assured that is the case. I am definitely not doing as well as I did yesterday. I mean, I did make the gold by a good amount yesterday, but I'm definitely nowhere near as fast as I was yesterday. But I will win the race, unless there's multiple laps. Which probably, yeah, there is. multiple laps. Rum-ba-dum-bum.
You have proven to be an adept, Choya. Is there anything you can't do?
Oh, that was sufficient for the mastery. I guess winning the race? No. Roll 20 times while transformed into a Choya. Maybe? Well, at any rate, I'm still transformed. Nope, that's still not doing it. Total racers finished. Oh, okay, so the race isn't done yet. I finished either first or second because 2 racers have finished. I want to hang out and see what I did. I think if you change maps, you don't get credit. And I want my winnings, damn it. I earned them. Sort of. Kind of. A little. Not that much. But I still don't have the completion for the dancing one. But I was just trying to get one more to get the map. The mastery for finishing out 18 out of 36 or something like that. You need to do it when the dance event is up. I assume that, but I have done the dance event, but I don't think I did a slash dance during the event, which I assume is what it needs. I've only seen the dance event up once, and I did finish it. It's kind of odd that I've only seen that event up once. Use one of the actual dance skills with Fire Choya, because I know there is the the dancing event where they change your hotbar, and I finished that easily, and I never got. So that wasn't it. Some specific move, maybe. I talked to him, and he moved. He didn't move that time, and dancing does nothing. Don't know. But in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. More XP. What do you know? Contrary to popular belief, I do have a heart. Not really. All right, let's head back to the first map then, because we got almost all of the delicious hero points from this map. We've got a rift event going on. And that's XP, so I'm in.
Protected.
I'm bleeding!
I'm bleeding! Well, you defeat some inquest. It's all good.
That feels better.
Okay, I hate these rotating... I hate all of the rotating skills that enemies have in all games at all times.
Fury rising!
I hate the ones in D3. which is the arcane. I hate them in D4. I hate the almost completely invisible ones.
Look at
in
this.
this game, where they drop it and you I can't see it. I just don't pick it up. At least the rotating ones that these NPCs do, I can see.
Fast
Enjoy the
protected.
ship.
Seal the rift. And we'll get our goodies.
Rare treasure.
I got rare treasure. That had 2 hearts. That was unexpected. So we're about halfway to our last mastery, XP-wise. We still need 3 more points. And a little over half. Tastes like victory. Next up is the magical plants one. This one's pretty fast.
Ah, Wayfinder. Yes, highly educated. Oh, quick, gather more data while there's still time.
I'm gathering your data, you big yuts. You're not the boss of me. I'm a dragonfly.
Interesting. Not an outcome I anticipated.
Well, I didn't expect to be a dragonfly when I woke up today either, so we're in agreement on that. I'm huge! And that's probably the reason I do this one all the time, is because I get to say I'm huge. You know what's not worth it? Doing it all by myself. I'll take the event failed XP and walk away. Eventually, I can be taught. How about the crabs?
Wayfinder, my friend, come help me with these crabs if you have the time.
I will help you with the crabs.
Crabs are getting agitated.
I will
Be quick.
fail. I'll fail this too. Well, no, I probably won't fail this because we're probably going to succeed.
Pound crabs. Now
I
can
did not do
examine
very
them.
much damage at
What
this time.
has these poor babies all worked up?
Rare treasure.
But I got the XP. And you gotta have your priorities. And my priorities are me. And you, my loyal viewers, of course. But mostly me. Well, I think I will start opening any of the yellow boxes I get because I need to replace all my old crappy yellow gear. It's a level 77. Gee, thanks. That's such an improvement.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
But it is an improvement over the mace I had, so what are you gonna do? Hull Garden. Lovely and scenic Hull Garden. Actually, if they've got decent booze, I think I would love a vacation in this spot. Although, like most tropical places, I expect it's hot and humid. And I don't do humid. It kills me.
Well,
It
back
murders me.
again?
It
You
leaves
gotta
my
work out
inert
the
corpse
rival
behind.
Eddie Holgartner
It kills me
never
so
met.
hard.
Help's always appreciated.
I live here in the Bay Area, where due to the Arctic flow that we get, that keeps us temperate year-round. Oops, nope, nope. Is this the guy who's in love? Having done this a couple of times, the fastest way I have discovered is to just click the buttons. No. I think it was 3, 1? No, 3, 2. 3, 2, 3, 1. That's it. I tried using logic the first time I ran into that one, and I ended up just clicking buttons because I was constantly getting the wrong answer. Logical button clicking. I want to be clear on that. More XP and... we're getting close. What is it? Let's see. Should be 60. 60 more points is correct. So 6 more hero points. So is this guy going to attack the bosun? No. He's not attacking the bosun. I'm not attacking the bosun. I don't care enough about the bosun to attack the bosun if there's nothing in it for me. You know? I'm a transactional kind of guy sometimes. Five to go. Should be 4 to go, shouldn't it? 25 and 15 are the last two. 50, 5 to go. I thought it was 25. Did I not just train that one? No. Yes. That one is 10. Is that one 40 for the last one? Never seen that before. They're always 15 and 25 for the last two. I have Liz's last known location. Liz, are you here? Liz? 85741. 882. Sorry. I just did Jenny. 8675304. No, that's not it. Wow, my brain is definitely turning into chutney, guys. And not even like a delicious chutney. Some cheap, crappy chutney that nobody likes. The one that's always left over. Probably got cilantro in it because, like, a lot of people can't stand the taste of cilantro. 867 5304. No. I can't even remember. Jenny, who can I turn to? Evidently not Jenny anymore if I can't remember her freaking phone number. Pardon me, guys. Just coming through. Don't mind me. Candygram.
I was certain the principal biomancer would remove me from my position.
Oh, someone has been through here because the two dudes is dead. They're dead dudes. Yeah, the last one is 40. That's a new one for me. I've never seen that before. As far as I knew, they were always 15 and 25 for the last two. Fire. More fire. Believe it or not, even more fire. Oh, and I hit leave. God damn it. Stop shooting stuff at me, you jerk. I need 4 more.
I prefer Overseer Kuda's traditional approach, but it seems I'm somewhat
Nope, nothing in there. Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! That's an old guy cartoon reference. Any old guy cartoons in the audience tonight? Not that way. Cave spooters. We're going down. It is still my professed and earnestly held opinion that given that the skimmer is the signature mount for the expansion, it would be nice if it was actually functional underwater. Not that it doesn't work, it works. It's just really, really bad for navigating any of these labyrinths, underwater labyrinths. It's just, they're dreadful for it. I think I probably came out right exactly where I went in. Yep. I hate them so much. I need to take a moment, AFK, to refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back. Back. I remembered to turn off the AFK, and we still have the microphone on. It's like I've done this before. Maybe not. need, what, 3 more, I think? 3 more hero points? Uno, dos, 3? Grab that POI. I do love cheating for a POI. Presumably, you're supposed to be able to get that from just getting close to the door. I don't know if I have ever... No, is this another one of the cats? I think it is.
Score 1 for me.
All right. We are 3 of like 14 steps or something that are required for Captain Leah. Let's see. Where have we missed a bunch? Out there. Oh, we'll just go straight to Hull Garden. Oh, we still haven't gotten the one with Pub Canuck either. Let's do west.
Come set off some fireworks. These castaways can use a morale.
I know the fireworks has a mastery point for a certain tier. I did it a couple of times and I did not have a good feel for it, so I don't know how easy that one is. Although Wooden Potatoes basically aced it his first time, so how hard could it possibly be? Just kidding, WP. You the man. Oh, are we done? Are we done? No, we have enough points to do other stuff, but not here yet. We need 2 more. Curse you! How about Club Canuck? Coming in, coming in. Give me a boost. Boost me. Yay! Gotta love the boost. It's Club Canuck, everyone's favorite dive bar. Although I imagine Canuck wouldn't want it called a dive bar, he'd probably admit, yeah, it's a dive bar. By the way, each of these things I'm harvesting is worth 1,200 XP. And there's like a dozen of them here. That's about half an event. In 15 seconds. Which is why Kiyoshi of It's Kiyoshi, that's his stream name. His real name is, I think, Kiyoshi, and his stream name is It's Kiyoshi. Said on like the first or second day that the fastest way of getting mastery XP is just harvesting stuff. It's not fun, but it's fast. It is fast. Okay. Now this is the hero point that's easy for elementalists because they can just cast a layer of ice on their tongue and get away with it. It's a heroic challenge. I'm not afraid of a spicy raptor wing. Let's eat it. And it's hot, and I'm on fire. And we'll heal.
Yep, that's
And as long as you heal as promptly as you can, every time after the first, you let it burn down a couple of seconds, you should be fine. If you haven't done it. Not sure, is that milk? I think it's milk we're supposed to be drinking. One more, and we should be fine. Yay, we win. We need 1 more hero point. That one is shown as up, ergo it should be above. High above me. It's so lovely. Sorry. Nope, over there. That one. Nope, 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 nope. And, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is stream time, but also it's Conduit time. Although I'm not swapping over to Conduit. because as best I've been able to determine, Conduit DPS is Conduit. See what I did there? Conduit. It's condition. Twin moon sweep. Well, I know what a moon is, and a twin moon would be both cheeks. So this is a skill that gives a couple of gives additional powers and whatnot based on your other spec that is spec'd in. Right, and so things like Legendary Assassin skill deals increased damage, deals an additional 50% damage, and immobes. Who doesn't like an immobe? Alright, so now it's time to start scouring the achievements. Lens needs mastery points. Alright, for Castora, Tyrian Field Operative requires cashing in tokens for armor pieces. I assume you can mix and match the tokens to the pieces as long as you get one head, one shoulder, one chest. I don't know. I'll probably will avoid any question of that by trading them around. I probably have 4 of them, something like that. Shipwreck Strand, Searing Copse jumping puzzle. Find all the magic orbs in Searing Copse. I've got 2, so it must be the one I did already. Because I think I've only done one of the jumping puzzles. Orb Cavern I have not done at all. Let's see if I can find where Orb Cavern is. GW2, Orb Cavern, Yumping Puzzle. Getting there. See, also Grotto Aficionado. Oh, God, it's in one of the grottos. Descend from underwater at the back of the Inquest Supply Cavern. Inquest Confinement Path. Well, that picture is unsurprisingly not especially helpful. Entrance. Thanks. Orb Cavern map. Interactive map. Click to enlarge. Oh, I'm going to hate this one. I am not good at orb jumping. Descend from the underwater at the back of the Inquest Supply Cavern. Okay. Didn't even earn those hero points. I need to find it. Not really telling you where to find it, though. The Inquest Supply Cavern. How about we open up that one and check? Point of interest. A little storage outpost linked to the Inquest Subterranean. Magneton disruptors in the nearby cavern. Players can jump in the waterfall hole. Okay, I think I know where that is. That's along the southern edge here. So we want to be at Pub Canuck. This is, I think, how we got into those caves in the first place. You know, a lot of people have talked about how awesome the underwater exploration is, and I don't agree. It is everything that was ever annoying about Tangled Depths, but worse, because you can't see anything. I genuinely dislike it. I also feel that because you cannot use the skimmer well in any of those underwater areas, it negates the importance of one of the important parts of the expansion, which is supposed to be the skimmer, right? It's a cool mount. They did really good work with it. It's utterly worthless in most of these underwater areas. Alright, so. That's the Inquest supply cavern where we need to go. Alright, where did we find our way down? I think it was over here somewhere. But maybe not. That's the Inquest supply cavern. Is it here? It is. All right. So where do we need to be from here? Okay, so we need to go sort of west and then an immediate turn to the south and then east, and that hopefully will get us where we need to go. So, it's west. And then a quick south. And hopefully back to the east. Maybe deeper. Well, hopefully this is leading the way. Maybe. See, this is... I mean, look. This is worse than Tangled Depths ever was. You can't see, well, mostly anything. Alright, is this the jumping puzzle? Looks like it is the jumping puzzle. Jumping is disabled, so this must be the JP. Alright. We need the mastery points. All right, where do we start? Here? Well, I immediately fell off, so this must be the start. I immediately fell off twice. I did see wooden potatoes doing this one. Time to do a quick look around, make sure that this is the actual start. I'm pretty sure it is. All right. Okay, I don't know why I've fallen off that twice in a row, as both cases it did not feel like that was where I should fall, or the direction I should fall at the very least. Okay, well, we have begun. This is going to not be... This is going to be ugly. Time to bust out the prototype position rewinder. Oh, that's not it. I don't know if we can glide here or not. Because maybe we're just supposed to go over there. Not sure where we would go from there. Interesting. Oh, through. Uh-huh. That makes sense. Memory serves. locators did do that. Now that I see it done. Okay. I am not enjoying this one so far. Down to there, I assume, but I don't see where we're going from there. Supposed to be going back the other way, or is that the way I just came? I think that's the way I just came. There's no jumping up there, that's for sure. Huh. I'm not sure. Go back to here and we'll give it some thought. Maybe we can watch Sire Spine Splitter. Well, I'm not the only one who goes for alliterative names. Okay, that's where we came from. It's got to be over there. Not enormously happy right now. I don't like twisted sight lines. I would like to note that I have not checked a video for this. So if I complete this, and we're nowhere close to that yet, I will demand...
Strong allies make for quicker victory.
Thanks, Chalice. I really appreciate it.
We do
not
make
like,
a good team, don't we?
Not like I'm in the middle of something or anything. Dwarfs. Up, I assume. Boy, all right. My only real complaint about this one is the sight lines feel not great. Okay, back to where we were, and we wait. That's the first of the resets that I needed. If you're not familiar with the prototype positional rewinder, enabling it and pressing 1 basically saves your location. Pressing 2 teleports you back. You can only press 2 every 30 seconds. So, like that, a failed jump. You just wait for the 30 seconds to finish. You make sure you reset your save point. And teleport back. I don't know. Maybe I should be trying to glide. My assumption is there's no gliding in here. I know there's no flying because that's flagged as no flying. Oh, no gliding, I think. No mount use. So gliding must be enabled. I don't see the no gliding. So it should be enabled. Okay, that will make things easier, I expect. We'll find out right about now. Yep. Gliding is enabled. Yes! Yes! If I'd known gliding was enabled, I would never have needed the prototype positional rewinder.
Look at this. So pretty.
Restless Captain token boots. We got don't need and don't need. Those will both get immediately deconstructed.
This is the only proper course.
For ectos? One ecto. My disappointment is complete. My day is ruined. Alright. I have succeeded at a jumping puzzle, everyone. The old man can... Whoops, that's not what I was trying to do. That's not what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. Daily orb cavern jumping puzzle. So let's see, we already got the Relic of the Pyre Queen and the Mastery Point. Ah, there's the leggings. And Survivor's Enchanted Compass. Let's see. We're partway done with Captain Leo the Relentless. What we really need to do is check and see the full list and see what else. The Soaring Cops Jumping Puzzle gives us one. I don't think we got the one for that. I guess you have to complete the entire thing. Soaring Cops. Which one's the Soaring Cops? It's got to be the only other one I did. I don't remember there being orbs that I had to pick up. Teleporting isn't sporting. Complete the Soaring Cops jumping puzzle without teleporting or warping. I did teleport or warp. But that's not a whole bunch that are left here in this map. I need 2 more? Was it? I think. 2 more. How about in the other map then? Lens? Well, let's find out. Alright, the Castora, the only one has left is for finding all the armors. Starlit Wield. Birdie Benefactor. Return the chick to its nest. And there's another one for returning the chick in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Birdie Benefactor. Let me check. Birdie Benefactor. Birdie Benefactor. Jumping puzzle located in Sky Shroud Canopy. Starting at the base of the Giant's Leap point of interest. West from the Foothold Bivouac. I think that's where we come into the map.
Impressive! You fight like a natural-born dwarf.
Thank you. So let's see. Jumping puzzle in Sky Shroud Canopy. Oh, no, didn't want that. Did not want. Talk to Nashika Grizzlefur and obtain the fallen chick on the north face of the Giant's Lap. Giant's Lap. The undiscovered one right there, presumably. Okay, we'll grab the Vista and then that. Somebody's crying. Come on, suck it up. In the area around the skimmers. I got places to do and people to be. That's not it. It's something like that. The Giant's Lap, huh? Presumably this is it. There's Grizzlefur. Worried chirps. All right, there's the fallen chick.
Over here, Commander. Oh, this little birdie needs help getting back to its
So,
nest.
if we can get it done, we get a mastery. If we can get it done in under 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Spoiler, we can't.
That'll be worth another. The little bird is chirping desperately as if calling out for help. Falling from yes, you might be able to get it back up there, though. How do I get up there? If you don't know where to go, I'd follow the flowers. Let's take the path of least resistance. There are smaller broken nests up there that'll take you back if you fall down. Okay, I like checkpoints on my jumping puzzles. We did not start very well. Okay, I can glide. That was lens fail. And that's lens fail as well. I have failed miserably twice. Okay. So, I wonder, can we use the rewinder? I don't know. I'm going to keep it in hand just in case. Hold on tight, little one. I promise not to drown you like the last one that I drowned. It wasn't pretty, actually. I felt bad about it. Oh, pet the chick. Worried chirps. So we cannot use the rewinder here. That answers that question. There will be no rewindering. I have returned the chick to its nest. Really? Do we have multiple chicks? I've never had multiple chicks before. Hey, that was a joke. Of course I have. I'm a man of the world. And I'm totally not making that up. Where are we going from here? I thought it had a place where it would return you to if you missed a jump. I think this one is unlikely to be finished by yours truly. They've removed the position rewinder from usability. I'm probably screwed. And as for 4.5 minutes, yeah. The only way I could make this in 4.5 minutes is if I had multiple friends that I could teleport to at the various checkpoints. God damn it. I hate this one already. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so those nests are the checkpoints. Oh, come on. I do not like these sort of spherical points in jumping puzzles. They make things extremely difficult for me to judge. But then I also don't like where you're jumping from like a pole to a pole. Where I'm going. Probably that way because that looks like an absolute freaking nightmare. For visibility purposes, don't suppose there's a nest over here, is there? I can check in. I'm also not a fan where you don't use a standard camera angle for things because you can't see crap. I think we have to go with that one. No, I don't think I have to go up this one. See, it's stuff like this, because I can't see what my character can see. There is no way I can move in close enough to see what my character can see. Which makes it into just a real exercise in unpleasantness. Uh-huh. No idea. Can't see shit. In the words of the actor who played Tuvok, when he was playing the equivalent of Imperial Stormtrooper, man, we ain't found shit. Right, that's not the way to go. Evidently. Not that I can tell where I'm supposed to be going. I, honest to God, have no idea. I thought it was out to that branch, but apparently not. This is rapidly approaching the, until I can actually see where I'm supposed to be going. You see, this isn't a jumping puzzle. This is a guessing puzzle, because you can't see anything. This does not make an interesting jumping puzzle, in my opinion. Maybe I can see where we're supposed to be going if I follow this person. As far as I've gotten was up there. I went out that far. Nothing happened.
Age no longer affects us dwarves. Erosion, however.
So you get smoother instead of wrinkling.
They don't know where they're going either. Oh, interesting. Blind? Looks like it. Yeah. Allow me to evince my lack of enthusiasm for blind. Jumping. Are we sure this is the right way? No. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I hadn't even considered that. Got the nest out there. Worried chirps. I guess this is the nest. Tropical bird. There's no nest here. Well, I followed that person out here, and that doesn't appear to have been it. This is not what we were looking for. I'm guessing I don't see a nest or anything here. would think it'd have to be a glide from here, because otherwise you wouldn't have this long, difficult jump out to here. But I mean, it looks like it ought to be to over there, but there's no way that's a thing. Oh my God, the vine. Yeah, that's not the best idea I've ever had. Good evening to you. Pardon me, if I start swearing suddenly, it's not you. It's me. And a jumping puzzle. Well, I figured out the vine by myself. I think I deserve full marks for that. Do we have another nest over here? No. I don't see anything out there. I have not seen any video on this, so I am attempting to discover it on my own and finding it somewhat frustrating at times. If you're not a jumping puzzle enthusiast, I am no better than okay at them. There's a red bubble there. I wonder if the bubbles have any meaning. Where are we going from here, Lens? Well, that's a good question, Lens. Up here? We've got a bunch of nests. Are we jumping over onto that other branch, or is that the branch we were just on? Return to the chick to its nest. So this is the third checkpoint. Where are we going from here? I mean, that is where we just were, that we got over to here. So where are we going from here? I am willing to see if we've got any more information on this. At checkpoint 3, although there are nests. These are not the ones you're looking for. Yeah, well, I am at checkpoint 3. That's not an enormous help. Setting a Jadebot waypoint next to the nest allows the mastery achievement to be completed easily after picking up the chick, awarding all the steps without climbing the tree. Oh, that's a bug. All right, so the third checkpoint is where I am. But we don't have any instructions yet in the wiki on where to go from here. I'm going to check a video because I've come this far and I don't want to just fail. Also, it is late. And I will be calling it an evening, hopefully after we finish this. Kill the volume. Let's see. When he gets to the third waypoint. One second. Oh, it's Iron Maiden. I'll have to thank her for, once again, one of her guides. If you're not familiar with Iron Maiden, she does video guides for all kinds of stuff for Guild Wars 2. She is an actual treasure. And from there, it is across to there. I could have sworn that one was where we just came from, but apparently not. Where'd she go from here? Pardon me. I apologize for this. I feel lame doing it, but you know. Up there. Right. And around. That looks pretty dicey. All right, it's up here. And up here. And around. And up. Okay, I'm now exactly where she is. Looking exactly where she's looking and leaping to there. Oh, that was not welcome in the least. I got the baby back. I got the baby back, baby back, baby back.
I want that.
And so this is where, apparently, if you use the, Jesus. If you use the, not the positional rewinder, but if you use, I wonder if the positional rewinder would work. I don't think so. No, it wouldn't. But if you use the Jadebot waypoint, temporary waypoint, apparently, you can get the 4-minute and 30 time done easily, which makes sense.
Rare treasure.
Although it's cheating, and I won't do it because I don't have the waypoint on this character. I don't think I have the Jadebot on this character. I don't think I've got a Jadebot on this character. I don't think I have one equipped. Where the hell's the Jadebot slot? Can't even remember where the Jadebot slot is for the bot. Jadebot. Ah, I have the Jadebot. But I don't have a power core, so I don't actually have a Jadebot. I just have the cosmetic of the Jadebot on, I believe.
I want that.
That is a spear gun that I cannot use, and that is a rifle that I cannot use. Bloop.
This is most remarkable.
And bloop. So, oh, nice. I got 3 globs of ectoplasm out of that. That's a win. So, for today, the results are I have picked up about half of the mastery XP I need. I have reached the complete unlock for the Conduit. And then we have gotten 3 of the 4 mastery points we need. So we just need about 30%, call it a third of the XP left. So what, 700,000, something like that? Yeah, about 700,000 XP. And 1 more mastery point, and we will have finished out all of the mastery tracks for the expansion. And there will be much rejoicing. Feel free to rejoice if you like. I'm not going to say no. But I'm going to call it an evening here. I will return tomorrow. As always, I am very grateful that you chose to watch me. Thank you very much for your bad taste. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I'm not sure what I'll be playing. Probably more Guild Wars 2, but there are a couple other options. And hopefully I will be enjoying adult leisure beverages tomorrow. To excess. In which case I won't be on Wednesday. But all in all, over the last couple of days, good progress was made in pretty much everything that I wanted to get done. I'm going to go ahead and grab these kids for a little more XP. Sorry, that came out wrong. I'm not going to grab any kids, okay? I'm not grabbing any children. I am just going to talk to them and tell them that they should get back to Casey because she's going to lose it. And then, so I'm going to be back tomorrow, usual time, with the same nonsense.
That's for sure. They seem to be better outfitted, too.
Or different nonsense. Nonsense. It's definitely going to be
Way
nonsense.
more ambition than brains.
Again,
with
thank
that
you guys
lot.
all for hanging out. I am very appreciative, as always. Yeah, that's going to do it. So, I hope the rest of your Monday night, Tuesday morning goes great. Take care. And hopefully